Well, hello and welcome to this WWE Day One live stream. Shout out to everybody what's in the chat right now. Just found out some breaking news from the chat that Roman Reigns is out. Is tested positive for COVID. So basically, tonight's main event is done. It's gone. So no Brock versus Roman Reigns tonight. I don't know what we will get in its place. But shout outs to everybody in the chat. I can see Anna Heel Dawes. I can see Connor. I can see Dylan and Edward Brown. Brock Lesnar is in a WWE title match. Who do they throw in against him now? So therefore, Roman Reigns has to give up the title. What do you think of that? If that is the case. So this, which see if I can get the graphic. Not that one. This one is now nil and void. We'll still use it for that match, whichever match it is, but it will not count as the predictions game, unfortunately. Obviously that sucks the life out of everything. Robert Lee, shout out to you. Yeah, absolutely massive, shocking news straight away into this live stream. Decided to go straight away in because it's literally massive. That is tonight's main event down the toilet. So it's Brock Lesnar, Big E, Kevin Owens, Seth. So they put Brock into that match. So Bobby Lashley's been taken out. Has that been confirmed, Edward, or is that you speculating? So I'm going to check if that's been confirmed or not. If you're just speculating and saying shit, I'm not going to be impressed. Until I get confirmation. Interview Wrestling Podcast. Hello, shout out to you, my friend. Johnny Birch. So it will be. Oh, is it? So is this official? So it will be Brock, Seth, Big E, KO, and Bobby. So it's going to be It's going to be a fatal five-way. Will be added to the fatal four-way. All right. It's not what Edwards just put. It's just taking Bobby out of the equation. Right. So it's fatal five-way. So that's tonight's main event. Unfortunately, then, we have a dilemma. Because as part of the predictions game, we're fucked. Because I can't accept Brock in that prediction as well, because you've already predicted him in another match. So if Brock wins, it's nil and void. We're stuck. 2 matches are out because of that stipulation. So we have lost 2 matches. So we are down to, unfortunately, down to 5 matches for the predictions game. Sorry, I have to disqualify him. I have to nil and void him from the predictions. You could get butthurt about it, but blame Roman Reigns for getting COVID. So it's 5 is GB. I'll let you figure out what it stands for. Indy. 5 is for GB. Harley draw Madaraja. They should add another person and make it an elimination chamber. Ha ha ha. At least it's still an amazing main event. Brock, Bobby, Seth. Yeah, I'm not doubting the main event, but as far as our predictions game, that's 2 matches down. Because I have to void them. Because we will not get that result now. So if you had Brock or if you had Kevin Owens, tough shit, you don't count. So you've lost that already. The card tonight is carnage. Rumours are flying around about any other positive results. Well, Seth's just been isolating, hasn't he? So Hopefully Becky's still alright to wrestle. Oh, it's a sorry state to be in WWE land right now, isn't it? Biggest pay-per-view of the year, biggest main event that they could put out. And it's been kiboshed. So Roman Reigns, for those who said that he'll retain, you got it right, he's retained alright. So that match is, oh, bye-bye. Kimberly! Yeah, she's going to make an appearance tonight instead of Becky Lynch. So yeah, we're down in the predictions game. Unfortunately, that is just the way it goes. 2 matches have been avoided. So if you're new and you've been playing, you've took part in the predictions game, then yeah, I have to avoid them. Because they're not the matchups that we were predicting on. So there you go. So Brock's been added to the Fatal 4-Way, so it's now a Fatal 5-Way. A 5-way dance, I think they call it. Indy, let's stop spamming, please. That's not spamming. Spamming's when you put the same message more than once. That's not spamming. So we've just seen a Ruthless Aggression episode. I'm sure the kickoff show will explain everything. So we're a match down. The predictions game were a match down. We're just saying what are we looking forward to tonight. I would have said definitely Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, but hey, oh, we're not getting it. Wow, that proper sucks. But as you can see on the screen, we'll just talk about the card and get excited. It's kind of like an hype stream anyway. The first little bit. Obviously, we've got that tag team match on the kickoff show. Maybe they don't do a kickoff show match now. That gets moved up onto the main card. I do not know. But we have Ricochet and Cesaro up against Shaemus and Ridge Holland. So it's all looking good. That's the first match of this evening. It's not quite playing yet, unlike what my screen says. We will be putting the winners on Winners Row as we go along. Who you think will win the Fatal 5? Yeah, that's what you can talk about now. Who would you think? Because I think Farmer Brock's in the weird shout now. They're throwing him into this main event for a good reason. Dave, a question for you. Do you think Brock walks out the champion now? Because if Brock wins tonight, you could get the champion versus champion winner at Mania walks out double champ. Quite possibly. I think this kind of tells you what their plans were already. Dave, you're sounding quiet. Yeah, something's happened to my volume, and I don't know what I can do to change that. I'm not super shouting. See if I can do something with my volume. Other than just like putting my voice right next to here. Is that any better? Can you hear me a lot better if I do that? I mean, something did happen. I don't know if I can alter it. Let's see, have a little bit of a mess around. See if I can... It's not giving me many options. Is that any better? Because it was quiet last time, I noticed. Studio setting, go into the settings, see if I can do what with that. I don't know though. Audio. Can I up it? Sample peak. Don't know if that changes or... Device not detected. Don't know if that does out. Probably not. Is that any different? Any different? Is that clearer? Is that better? I don't know. I don't know what I've done. Please respond if that sounds any better. Because I don't know. Oh, saying that this bar down at the bottom, if I rank that up, is that any better? Is that any better? Sorry, cost technical fuck ups, but no, you're alright. As long as you're telling me, is that any better? Is that sound any better? Because I've got these bars quite low. Let's shove these right up. Is that any better? Is that sounding better? Let me know. Brock versus Lesnar off tonight. Give me what I want. Yeah, that match is definitely off through COVID. I can hear you perfect, says Indie Podcast. Yeah, I've just tweaked a few things. I think that should be a lot better now. That's better. Okay, cool. Yeah, there were a few bars but weren't fully up. Hopefully that I noticed in last night's stream. I watched last night's stream back, and I noticed that the sound wasn't quite there. Ah, right, cool. So that's good. Yeah, so bit of technical difficulty, but we've managed to sort it out in the end, which is always cool. So we've got a new main event. Who do you think wins? I mean, Edward made a good point. I think if Brock walks away with the championship now, I think he was walking away with the Universal Championship, in all fairness, if they decide to stick the title on him. I just think they're just looking at packing that main event, making it look special. Imagine if Big E does retain. How special does he look at beating Brock, Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins? That'd be huge. Sounds the same. Turn up my TV. It'll make it easier because I don't use headphones. Yeah, is it just your volume that's too low than ever? I don't know. I can do a quick little test on my phone, but you will get a bit of feedback. Yeah, it's just set up just a little bit different to what I normally have. Yeah, it's a bit quiet. You do need to have your volume quite high, I'm afraid. I don't know how I can alter it. Last time I altered it was when I did the Zoom call with Days, for WEP. And yeah, that changed the volume then. I don't know how to do it other than that, to be honest. Which pretty sucks. The volume is on 100. And what am I still low? Like I say, I can't really do anything at my end, I'm afraid. Well, I don't know. I'm really at a loose end with it, if I am being honest. Scenes, audio mix. Keep trying. It's not really letting me do much though, unfortunately. I mean, these don't really change outputs or sound. I don't know really what I've just changed there. Hopefully Ricochet wins. Well, he's in a tag team, isn't he? We've told Cesaro. Stereo, where was he? We can't pick any of them. It's not giving me nothing. Right, I don't know. It's a bit quiet, but I've turned down my TV. Component, no worries. So James Chadder's in the chat. Sean Rossapps, no crap, says more changes to card soon, most likely. Yeah, this could blow all the predictions game out of the water, guys. I can only apologise for that. That's not my fault. So, we'll just get whatever gains we get, to be honest. So, all good. So, shout out to you, James Chadwick, the Gilligaff. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, big, absolutely massive news dropping about Roman Reigns not being able to wrestle tonight. Obviously, there's more news to be coming soon, apparently. Dave, if Brock wins the title, how would that affect fighting Roman for the Universal title at the Royal Rumble? Well, he's a free agent, so they'll probably just move on with a program. I don't know. It's a tough one to think. Guys, no spoilers on the matches. Oh, lol. Heather Wright, shout out to you, says, holy cow, just came over from Days' stream. Dave, now I have to watch day one without Roman, with COVID. Yes, no Roman Reigns. It's mad. Absolutely flipping mad. James says, hey Dave, hopefully Roman will be well sooner than later. Yeah, totally agree. It's only 10 days isolation or 7 days, whichever it is now. We've got Byron Frampton. What do you think is going to happen tonight? Shout out to you, Byron. All things are kicking off, to be honest, mate. It's really hard to predict now, because a lot of the matches are going to get pretty much mashed and mixed up. Do we seriously think that... I can tell you now, the predictions game what we're playing on this channel is now being effed up massively, because that's 2 matches that we can't count for. If I think Roman will be winning no matter what. Yeah, I don't know, Edward. You can't say that for definite now, dude. I had no plans to watch this, but now I have to see how this plays out. This is going to be quite an interesting pay-per-view now, guys, because I literally have no flipping idea what is going to go down. You know, he had a clear plan before. Now it's all left up. Dave just checked Shaemus app. He has not tweeted about more card changes. He's not. Okay. Hopefully we can get through this then without any more changes. Which is looking like it's going to be quite an interesting show now. I'm quite intrigued to see where WWE go with the main event. Do we get a Brock as champion on Raw? Raw could do with it. But then that leaves SmackDown with flipping nothing. Just Drew versus flipping Roman Reigns. How two matches? Quite simple, because we can't possibly predict on Brock versus Roman Reigns. That game's gone. And then obviously we ain't doing a fatal 4-way anymore. It's a fatal 5-way. It's a 5-way dance. So how can I accept that as a prediction? Because when we were predicting it was a 4-way dance, so that match is now nil and void as well. So yeah, we're 2 matches down. So we've gone from 7 down to 5. So we're only predicting 5 matches right now in this pay-per-view. John Cena will be the 6th man in the fatal 5-way. You just won't be able to see him. That's it, innit? Just won't see him. That'd be crazy if that happened. Yeah, there's a first match. I think it'll still be on the kickoff show, which is Ricochet, Cesaro, Shaemus, and Ridge Holland. Not on the predictions game because it was only announced like a day or 2 ago. Too late for me to have put that into the predictions video, but still, who do you think? I think Ricochet and Cesaro will win. Dave, how are you feeling today? Any better? A little bit better. I've got to admit I'm a little bit better. I've rested up last 2 days. I've not been out. I've self-isolated myself for 2 days. Sadly, I'm back at work tomorrow night, so yeah, my voice is still strained, so I'm not really shouting because I literally cannot. So yeah, my voice is still not back to its usual best, so that's probably the reason why the volume's a little bit low, because I'm a little bit low. The image of Bailey has come back tonight. Yes, she has made a comeback. My logo's gone to the bottom of the screen rather than on top. Everett says, haven't watched WWE pay-per-view since July. I am still generally worried about Roman. I don't know if he's actually tested positive or he's been in contact with somebody that has and is just self-isolating. I'm sure all that news will come out in the next 24 hours. Shaquem, hi, 23, shout out to you, dude. Yeah, we are here for the long haul. Should be interesting. Yep. So, yeah, we have got currently watching the Ruthless Aggression thing on the network. And we've got Shawn Michaels dressed up as Hulk Hogan. Okay, Ever, that's totally fine. Good checking out on the Cultaholic boys. Let us know what they're saying. I mean, we've kind of had that feeling that the Roman Reigns has tested positive. He tweeted it, Dave. Oh, okay. No, he has tweeted that. Alright. Jesse, Jackhammer, shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing? Hope you are well. Are you excited for this pay-per-view? Look at you in days on my phone. Look at you and days. One on phone, one on iPad. Shout out to you, dude. A lot of people will be doing that. Yeah, it's such a great world. Where you can watch both of us at the same time. Yeah, I think my audio's just... Well, no, it's because I'm down at the bottom here. Looking at the wrong bloody thing there. Thought my audio had fully gone. Now that would have sucked. See if I can just knock this off quickly and re-add it. Just 2 seconds. See if I can... Is that any better? Can anybody tell if that's any better? Need Dave versus Brock main event. Don't know if that's any better. What's that one? Speakers, isn't it? Let's just get rid of that. Right, that's better. Am I louder now? Does that seem louder? I don't know. Right, he's having a medical background, his component immune system, it's a bit worrying. Oh, yeah, because obviously he came out of remission, didn't he, for his... yeah. I'm just trying to think of the right words to say, and yeah, you're right. It's fair dues. I hope it's well for him and his family. So you said that's better. So we're talking about Shawn Michaels. We're watching that footage now of the famous bumps from Shawn Michaels against Hulk Hogan. My dad is a cancer survivor, plus he has heart issues. He's scared to death. If he got sick, Roman is younger and stronger, but still compromised. Yeah, I totally agree. I've got a friend at work who's survived cancer. Yeah, leukemia, that's the one. You're right, Anna. Yeah, I was trying to think of it because it's not quite cancer. It's a component of cancer, but it's not quite the same. Robert Lee, shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, so we are getting ever closer to we're around about 15 minutes or so away from the kick-off show. So yeah, we'll probably get a huge announcement about the main event straight away. This pay-per-view is available on the network still, guys. Yes, yes, Anna, it's still available on the network. That's how I'm going to watch. Yeah, Peacock's not activated yet in the UK. Not as far as I'm aware. I know that it's up and running, but not the streaming service for wrestling anyway. I want Shaemus and Ridge to win tonight. Wow, that is diverse. Interesting, Jesse. They're the heels. You do know that, don't you? They're the heels. Don't usually start off a pay-per-view with the heels team winning. I think a lot of people will be banking on Cesaro and Ricochet, if I'm being all honest. Someone on Daze's channel suggested that since Brock got added, he could win, and it would be title versus title. Yeah, Edward has just said that as well earlier on. That could be interesting, but winner takes all. It's a great way of unifying the titles, so that could be interesting. Or have Roman switch between the two, which that could be interesting. So yeah, I kind of like that idea as well. If Brock wins tonight, they'll definitely do that. It's interesting. Harley, the draw Madaraja says, I don't think we should worry about Roman. We should worry about COVID because Roman is going to kick its ass and get through it like he always does. Best wishes to Roman. That's actually the great positive respect to that, Harley. That's really positive thinking, and shout out to you for that. Because it's so easy to get bogged down with that. But yeah, that positive thinking, I like that. So we'll go with that. He's going to kick its ass. He's going to Superman punch COVID right in the face. That's what he's going to do. Because his badass is the Trifle Chief. I keep calling him Trifle Chief. I don't like calling him Tribal Chief. And anybody keeps saying that they need to be acknowledged. I ain't acknowledging you. Right, Jesse knows. You just want to go with the eels. Oh, okay, cool. You just want to show your bad side then, don't you? Yeah, like I say, underneath the like, comment and subscribe bit, I'm going to put the winners. So we're going to have a winners row there. I'm pointing at the screen, what you can't see what I'm pointing at. So on this side, look, if I do that, is where I'm going to put the winners row. So I guess I just have to be negative Nancy, but I do worry it's in my name. No, it's okay. Totally fine. Will we see Paul Heyman tonight? Interesting. I think you might do. I don't know. Probably on the kickoff show with Kayla Braxton. Yeah, we've got to have that. We've got to give us that. I'm sure we will see him on the kickoff show. Will we see him on the main pay-per-view itself? I don't know. I can't honestly answer that question. Everright says, I am a Shaemus mark. Him being a heel makes no difference to me. To be sure. Yeah, put a potato. And go down to the purge. Yeah, that was totally me doing my really, really bad Irish impression. Dave, do you think we will see Beth Phoenix tonight? I would love to see Beth Phoenix tonight because that would set up that mixed tag at WrestleMania. Book it. I think we all want it. Oh snap! I forgot about Heyman. Dave, I feel sorry for Roman Reigns. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. Especially with what he's been through, a leukemia survivor as well. He will be getting special care though. I'm sure he's getting well looked after, so I wouldn't worry too much. I'm sure his doctors are on it. I want Liv Morgan to win the Raw Women's title. Everybody does. I've got her in my predictions game as winning. I don't really want her to because I don't think she's ready. But I've said all that before. I just don't. I don't think she's ready for it. If they're trying to sell me as an underdog or somebody what's been hard done by, has she been hard done by? Jesus Christ. The storyline hasn't been there. She should have had Naomi's storyline. There's a character what's been hard done by. This is the first night pay-per-view. This is the first night pay-per-view. What for you to watch all the way through? Well, it's the first one of 2022. So yeah, it's big, 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 big. Honestly, I have a few favourites left in WWE. I would watch Dolph, Shaemus, Randy, Finn, Balor, Bianca, Asuka, and that's about it. That's the reason why I watch. It's not the company, it's just wrestlers that I've grown up watching or begun to like. Paul Heyman to help Liv. Why would Paul Heyman help Liv Morgan? What's your reasons? I don't get that. Paul Heyman's technically a heel manager. That would mean that Liv Morgan would be a heel. Right. Now that I think about it, might give Liv the win to specify fans since they're not getting Roman. Yeah, I think Liv Morgan's definitely winning. For that anyway, so I have to put my Xbox on and watch the pay-per-view on the network. Of course, now it's time for my Xbox needs to update. Got plenty of time though. What's good about it, you've got plenty of time. There's like an hour kickoff show, so plenty of time before the pay-per-view actually starts. And plus you can watch the kickoff show on YouTube for free because it's on there anyway. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So like I say, we are going to get more news, see if there's any changes, but I doubt it, other than it being a 5-way dance now, not a fatal 4-way. But just makes it interesting. I can see them putting the title on Brock because he looks huge, but we're going to see Brock Bobby. Them meeting in the ring, guys. Tasty. People have been wanting it for a long time. They're gonna get it. Luckily we've got the past and bad weather. We've just finished eating our dinner and we've got Roman news. Yeah, you've just had a tornado, haven't you? Jesus Christ. Gets bad to worse, doesn't it? That tornado was Roman Reigns. 10 minutes, 10 minutes to the kickoff show. Yeah, I've just got Shawn Michaels tribute Ruthless Aggression. That John Cena Shawn Michaels fight. Fuck it, I'll put the network on another screen on the PC. That just means I can't watch Days at the same time. Oh well, bye Days. Wow. Why choosing me over Days? That is amazing. I am sure there's plenty of people in Days' chat. I mean, literally like thousands, as there usually is. The hype around these pay-per-views are usually, let's go to Days because Days has got all the answers and we want to hear what Days has got to say. I do the same thing, so if I wasn't doing this stream, I'd be in Days' chat as well. That's awesome, buddy. I feel sorry for Roman. Hope Roman gets better soon. Yeah, a lot of love for Roman Reigns, which I could totally understand with everything that he's gone through. It's a shame we are not getting that main event tonight because it was huge. It was literally what I was looking forward to. Yeah, Dave, luckily it was a false alarm. We have some really strong winds and bad rain. No tornado, thank goodness. Well, that's good news. Because the tornadoes are pretty nasty things. chaos what follows. Too many people in Days' chat. Yeah, there'll be about, I would say, about 300 in the chat already over there, which is about average for a pay-per-view, if not 1,000. Which I'm not surprised. People seem to clamber towards him a little bit, which is fine. But that fat chat over there will be just like getting your word in edgeways over there is ridiculous. Pay-per-view days are horrible. I remember being in a WrestleMania one, and you just can't get your word in edgeways. You want to share something funny, and it is no chance of seeing it, because there's about, as soon as you put your answer in, somebody will super chat. And they'll be like, yeah, your message not getting seen. But it's just excitement, and I'm sure Days' chat is just full of Roman Reigns stuff right now. People speculating, this Brock Lesnar's going to win everything. I saw a couple of dead trees blow over, and it's and a lot of tree branches on the road, but no damage. No, that's pretty standard. Excited, got to watch both pay-per-view on mute, because I can't have two sound feeds through the same PC. Or I'll try my best to do running commentary for you then, Anadors. I'll try my best. Oh, well, it's gone into a net break. Shaquem says, oh, lol. Yeah, so, yeah, I think a lot of people will probably just switch in and out of the streams anyway. If it gets too congested over in Days', they'll just come out, have a breather, come over to here, have the say, go back over. Well, I would do that if it was me. April 5th, 2009, WrestleMania 35. Undertaker Shawn. Husband is on the Xbox, so I have YouTube on my phone, Peacock on my laptop. Awesome. Just 1k in Days' chat. just 1k. I've got 7 people, I think. I don't even know how many people I've got in my chat. I'm lucky if I get 24 people, to be honest. Please expect Jim Ross level play by play. Please, Dave. That'd be great. Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. You'll probably get that, because I'll probably forget people's names and start calling it a different company and all of that stuff. Or did you mean in his prime or right now? Oh, well, we'll get ready to watch AEW Day One. Very kidding. Bless him. I'm so glad that he got cleared of cancer. 8 people, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. That's about the average that I get on a regular basis anyway. If I get more than 14, I think I've had 24 before. So yeah, about 8 people's about the average. So I'm happy at that. That's cool. More people will join as we get into the kick-off show. I did start a little bit earlier than I had planned. So when the kick-off show starts, I think people start showing up. Do you think WWE get us? Do you think WWE go to get us a good one? I think they're going to put on a show tonight. If that's what you mean. This is the first pay-per-view of the year. They really want to hit the ground running. News that they've changed up the set a little bit for this one. Let's see. Did hear that I think it was WrestleVotes what said that there was new camera angles, new ring ropes and all of that lot, but it didn't get passed by Vince McMahon, so they scrapped it. So be interesting to see if anything has changed, if there is something different what we're in store for tonight. Imagine if Big E pins Brock. That'd be massive, wouldn't it? That would be massive. Dave, I'm staying right here. Shout out to you, Jesse. Yeah, I'm staying right here too. Unless I get a bang on the door. Dave, did you know at WrestleMania 23 was meant to be Tom Cena, meant to be Cena Triple H, but Triple H got injured and HBK to his place, and Sheena got HBK instead. Ah, yes, that where Triple H tore his was it his tibia? We saw all that footage of him being in hospital, and then he came back as a face after being a heel. Is it that when it was that? Was it that when that happened? The knee injury, the famous one, or is it another injury what he picked up? Got so many injuries in wrestling. But yeah, that HBK fight, I always remember it because a fan got into the ring. So both Shawn Michaels and John Cena like sat on the ropes, just letting this fan get him taken out of the ring by security, and we were just laughing their heads off. How you next door neighbours? Any complaints yet? No, absolutely not one. But they've been quite loud themselves, and I'm not exactly shouting. I'm sure come about 4 o'clock in the morning it might be different, but I am trying to keep my voice low just in case. So that's probably show is starting, kind of. We've still got a bit of stuff, Elimination Chamber. No, it was later on till that one. The one was I was thinking of. He was torn. His quad. That's the quad one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's the quad one. Did it in a tag match with Jericho, I think. WWE will have to make a statement of intent with this show, because otherwise it would make or break the start of the year figures. Everyone would be expecting big things. Yeah, this was their big show, if you will. This was going to be their mark of content for the year. So they don't go big, they go home. I do kind of feel that this is like a chance for them to do a massive reset. You know, if they need to change up the titles, this is their opportunity to do that. That's why I think Liv Morgan, who was Charlotte facing nobody, but she could be shoehorned onto the show, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if they shoehorned her a match in, but who against? Probably Sasha Banks. That could be interesting. They've been working a program on the tours, so they could do a match tonight, easy. Triple H, Austin, and Kurt Angle. Yes, that is the match I was thinking of then. Yeah, that is the injury I was thinking of, the quad one. He came back as a face shortly after that. Yeah, Triple H returned 2002 Rumble and won it as a face. He was a face. Came back to that big massive crowd reaction on Raw. It wasn't long before he turned back heel, like, but and it does excellent point. NXT with its New Year's Evil on Tuesday. I've got to try and get a video out for you guys. Yeah, we are definitely doing a predictions video on that, and that would be a part of the predictions game to make up for the losses on this one. I can already apologise for that. Gassy pop. Imagine if Goldberg shows up. Oh my god, Oldberg. We don't want Oldberg. So we're here at the kickoff show. I need to write this down actually, so that people literally know what is going on. So, kick. Day one. So we stick that down there. It is the kickoff show first. Kickoff show. And they are just announcing that it's going to be Brock There's a bit of a change to the set at the back. Not much though. Not much. Because of the new Europe streaming service, and they're going to the one I was talking about happened in 2007. Oh, right, okay. Not a good crowd shot. Arena is empty. Yeah, it's still early yet. We've got an hour to fill that up. Looks small from what I can see there, to be quite honest with you. Does. Looks like a small venue. Fatal 5-way main event. It will be. It's got to be Brock Lesnar. It's got to be. I would have thought they'd have gone with that the first match on the card, main card, the Fatal 4-way, but obviously now it's got to be main event. Not a good crowd shot. Yeah, I just read that. So here we go. We've got the championship Fatal 4-way, but now we've got Brock Lesnar added to it. Well, did you see the Swole sign in the crowd? No, I will try and check it out after all that with Tony Khan. We haven't really touched on that on this channel yet. Only really got to find out about it earlier on today on football days. Yeah, all that kicking off with Tony Khan. You can't say that about your ex-employer. I mean, she proper kicked their arse, didn't she? Bless her. And then for him to say what he said back, just don't do it, do you? Oh my God, Margot. Boo, lose. So, Migos got a special performance by Migos. I do not know who these guys are. Who the flip? Look like the sign said Swole deserved better. Dave, did you see I ordered a Lance Archer? Almost wished I ordered the Luchasaurus instead. What, the figure or t-shirt? The Luchasaurus figure looks awesome. Drew McIntyre, Madcap Moss. This match does not interest me whatsoever. Got Ricochet Cesaro, which is on the kickoff show, which is down at the bottom. Day one-ish. We've got Edge versus The Miz. I forgot about Miz versus Edge. Who the heck, amigos? I do not know. I have no idea, Anna. I have no idea who amigos are. It's like when Bad Bunny were at WrestleMania. Who the flip? Who are these people? Yeah, they're not internationally known, I am sure. And a fuck knows. Yes, we're getting a build now for that Edge Miz fight. Figure, the figure. I used a gift card from my mother-in-law to buy it. Awesome. So you've gone for, I would have gone for the Luchasaurus myself. That figure looks absolutely fire. It's pretty much something that's on my attention. I haven't said this. I probably could have said it last night. The Stealth 2K, shout out to you. Anyone know why Romans is not fighting? He's got COVID-19. He's got tested positive for COVID. Basically is the answer. Yes, he's not able to wrestle through COVID, dude. When did Marie's return? She's returned. OMG, I am so out the loop, lol. If you don't watch WWE for a long time, yes, you are. Yeah, I actually saw some AEW figures in TK Maxx here in the UK. £7. There was the Rio, which nobody wants to buy anyway, and the Pac. But the Pac one's boring. It's just him in black attire, so I didn't really want to pick it up. Luchasaurus is brilliant, but I am a Archer mark. Fair enough. But I would have totally gone up for that Luchasaurus figure. Oh, thank you, mate. Hope you enjoy the show. No, shout out to you, dude. I'm glad I could help you. V Stealth 2K, shout out to you. Try to get that name right. So we've got the wedding, the white wedding. WWE weddings that never go well. Stealth. Wow. It's amazing how time has changed on people, hey? I have the pack, it isn't that bad. It comes with a black chair, but I just didn't really. It was £7, so I could have picked it up. Could have got them both for £14. But, yeah. Why? Hang on. Bischoff. Yes, he came back for one off for the wedding. For the white wedding. Here comes Edge to ruin it all. Do, do, do. On his day. Look at Edge. Still looks like a beast, doesn't he? But bloody wedding. I thought Eric and Vince hated each other. Nah, they do occasionally work. We had the Brood theme come out and they get dosed. It should have been red, but it's black. Get covered in black goo. And as always, do the fatal slip in the mud just to make sure it's all slathered in. So we've got Kayla Braxton with 51 minutes to go into the main card. We've got Booker T, John Bradshaw Layfield, and the other two. the other two. Peacock, subscribe. This is actual current storylines, or this storyline warp chic. That's the actual. Oh god, Miz has shown up now. Miz has shown up. Well, you could imagine if that was treacle they dumped on them, it would have never come out. It's the Miz. The less famous MJF. This is what MJF wants to be when he grows up. When he grows up. I deserve to believe it or not. As much as everybody hates The Miz, probably one of the best heels around in the company today. He cut a perfect promo. He's good on the mic. Mike is good on the mic. Boop. Right, look confused. Oh, come on, fans, mask up. Yeah, there's some kids. Kids don't need to mask up, by the way. But there's kids wearing masks. And then there's like a guy with a beard. No mask. Unless his beard is his mask. There's quite a load of them in that crowd what are not masked. Don't know what the testing is in these venues in America. This is from Atlanta, I believe. This guy with an awesome t-shirt on. It does. I don't watch Raw. I watch Day, so I have no idea what's going on. Different we are for the time. Promo 2.0. This is the same promo argument he had with Daniel Bryan. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, pretty much. It is standard. It is textbook. Call it a bloodbath. It was black. It wasn't red. I didn't see any red. Live tonight, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Bloody 1 o'clock in the morning UK, so we're in day 2, not day 1. Hey, Anna heel doors. Ooh. Okay, we're going to some kind of promo thing, advert. Day one, day one ish. This is literally a reround segment and storyline. Honestly, I feel like I have missed nothing. You haven't. What you're going to witness is tonight is the birth of a blonde, the new blonde. Vince's new obsession, Liv Morgan. That's what tonight's show is about. The new obsession. Well then, me and my son go to Dynamite in February. I'm still going to mask up, even though we're baxed. Yeah, you're protecting yourself. If you feel comfortable, do it. I have no problem with people masking up. Here's a promo for Liv the Morgan. Liv. Liv. Oh my god, it's Liv. Becky, did you see her on that highlight show on SmackDown? Becky was quite awesome in that, to be fair. McAfee was annoying, but Becky was awesome. And Michael Cole was just Michael Cole. Did you agree with that list, though? Did you agree with that? I don't think the number one was Brock Lesnar, to be honest. Look at your mate. Oh, Angry Liv Girl. Angry Liv Girl? Can we forget Angry Liv Girl? Look at that Liv fun. Oh, I've not seen that. When did I miss that ring attire? Feel like I'm seeing new ring attire now. What show was that? A bit cold, but I am doing fine. This is just me. Or is it Liv Wish version of Scarlet? Same hair, basic, black look. Yeah. Yes. She's the Wish Scarlet. But Scarlet can actually flipping wrestle. That's the flipping thing ever. I've actually seen Scarlet wrestle. She's really good. The shorts though on Scarlet, they're slightly more up her ass. Well, look at the kid's face, lol. Angry Miss Girl 2.0. Told you a loop, lol. It's Angry Liv Girl. That was Angry Liv Girl. There's actually Poopy Becky Girl as well. I don't know if they'll show you on this. I can't see Liv with the belt. A lot of people can, though, and that's the problem. WWE want to listen. Personally, I don't mind, but I would laugh if she doesn't win. Get ready for Twitter. That's all I'm going to say. She was robbed. Liv Morgan was robbed. So I don't personally think that at all. So we've got Liv Morgan, Becky, demand. What the fuck is Becky wearing? What are those shoulder pads? She looks awful. Oh, we've got Sonya Deville. Cruella Deville's sister. Well, it's her name. That's not my fault. "44 minutes to go." Some woos in the crowd. Woo! It's actually starting to fill up a little bit in that background. She's stunning. I know she's a lesbian, but she's stunning. What a stunning woman Sonya Deville is. I can appreciate good-looking women. Guess what? She's brunette. Well, she's black hair, but brunette, dark. My type of lady. Thing is, I think that we'll actually give Liv the belt somehow, so the fans can have a feel good moment. I think that we're giving her the belt anyway. I think it's all signs have been leading to Liv Morgan winning tonight. So 100% wouldn't be surprised if she walks away with the title. Does she deserve it? Absolutely no. No way. Absolutely no. She just doesn't come across as a champion to me. Unfortunately, you stick her in a match against Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair will piss all over her. Make her look stupid. And that's the problem. You can't keep feeding Liv Morgan shit. Can't got all your face in Selena Vega every week. Yeah, Sonya is gorgeous. Agreed. Ever right. It's draining. I hate that. No Roman Reigns tonight. Kills the show for me. Nah, it's fine. We'll find some positives in it. Not Roman Reigns stands here, I'm afraid. But it has killed the predictions game because we're 2 matches down short on that. So the Brock Roman Reigns game void, and the Fatal 4-Way void, because we can't count them. They're different matches now. Can see Liv winning by DQ or count out. There's one element that I could see happening, and it's nobody's ever said it. What about Alexa Bliss? Could she show up tonight? Don't know who she's got beef with. Becky? Maybe? Champion of Raw? Don't know, it's just an idea. Someone just said Roman's better be there. What a dumb fuck. If they reported he's got COVID, then it's got to be true. Get better soon, Roman. Totally agree. Roman's been through enough shit to go through this as well. So, yeah, totally agree with that, guys. I would have just let Brock out. Left Brock out. I don't know, his biggest name. He is literally the biggest name on the show, other than Roman Reigns, so to leave him off would not have made much sense, because a lot of these ticket sales were probably bought on the fact that Brock Lesnar was scheduled to fight. I know some people hate him, but he's money. He is a money draw. James, where was that bud? In Daisy's stream? If yes, what a knob. Oh, we've got something going off. Crowd was reacting to something. Don't know what that were about. Some pointing going off. A lot of clapping from kids, so maybe someone's come out ringside. So Sonya Deville is getting excited, but I think Pat McAfee stood up or something. So it looks like they're getting ready for that kickoff show match. But certainly the commentary team's out on Daisy's stream. Is it me or is JBL looking old? Of course he's looking old. He hasn't. I don't know how many years. It's probably 10 years since he last wrestled. Maybe even more. Jesus Christ. Been a long time. I think Sonya did really well there with that. We are backstage now. Looks like the commentators come out. Yeah, that's what I was getting the vibe. Oh, here are the New Day. Kofi and Xavier. Look at that bloody crown. It still looks plastic. Looks like they've got it from Minecraft. It is my honour. Haha, looks like a Power Rangers crown. Yes. What is it? Roberta Repulsa, or whatever her name was. It's her crown from Power Rangers. WWE Tag Team Champions of the World. New Day with the same gimmick from 5 years ago. So they're going to have a New Day. Don't want a New Day. Please. No New Day. Please no. Come on, Usos. Kofi Kingston with yet another accent. Started off with a Jamaican one. Now he's trying to be English on proper. Wow. Good promo. Do you think New ever split up? They've tried it, haven't they? And they keep putting them back together. Bizarre. Just looks like yes. It looks like it's a Rita Repulsa crown or wall. That's what I just said. Actually, WWE could pull off a Hail Mary and bring in somebody like Alexa at the last second, also to get crowd back. Booker T, King Booker. Ducky, quack. Can you dig it? Sucker. I wish they'd bring that back. Yeah, you know what? They need something huge tonight, I think. Alexa's, I don't know where Alexa is physically. I've not seen too much of her in training. I know Bayley's back in training. She's working heavily on her leg. So she's definitely back soon, rather than like Lacey Evans has been rumoured to be wanting to come back after a pregnancy. So yes, quite a few comebacks this year, which when they drop, I don't know. Asuka as well. Asuka going after Becky, that could be interesting. Dave, yeah, you could be right about Alexa. I'm just spitballing. They could do it. Somebody in the wings. Who the fuck brings a young baby to a WWE live event show? Seriously, all the pyro, shouting and screaming. Those parents, what they think it's actually, fun fact, that kids absolutely love noise and will sleep through anything. It's when it's silent that babies hate it. A lot of babies thrive off a noise. So maybe it's just a clever tactic to get that kid to sleep. Take it to a live event, come on. We'll get baby asleep and then we'll go home. We're not planning to stay. Got Kevin Owens at the back. Kevin Owens. Did you guys see the news? Johnny Knoxville wants to be the Spice in this year's Royal Rumble. It's not much of a surprise if he's announcing it all over Twitter. Just saying. But it's just not going to be a surprise, is it? Rumoured with Bray coming back. No, there's no rumours. Only by YouTubers what really want him to come back. With no real good reason. But no, I've heard nothing. It's just that he's got a figure, which is an old figure with Mattel. That's it. That's the rumour mill. Squished. Anna Dawes would be surprised me if my son went to Spider-Man last week. There was a couple with two young 2-year-old driving us bananas. I'm sure they just do it to ruin it for other people. Why would anyone ruin a good night out by taking their kids with them? No babysitter. That's probably what's up. Or it's the dad with the babysitter. Oh, jeez. I know what you're saying, though. Drew McIntyre with the sword. Oh. This madcap Drew McIntyre thing bores me to death. I am not invested in this matchup whatsoever. It's just like the odd couple, aren't they? Oh yeah, Dave. So Drew is going to pull his own sword out of the desk. Wow. Happy Corbin. Yeah, it's going to be like 2-on-1. It's going to be more like an handicap match. That's for sure. That's why I thought the match would actually be on the kickoff show rather than on the main card. But we've got the added tag team match. I don't think this will be a long match, to be honest, the Madcap one. I think it'll be over in seconds. Bang, bang, Claymore, done, 1, 2, 3, bye-bye. Just listening to a Booker T. Not keen on the Madcap name. WWE ruined Drew for me this time last year. Loved him to death. Now I can barely look at him. He's cocky. I don't know if his character's right. I still think he's better as an heel. In fairness. Don't know. Got Bobby Lashley in a purple suit. Purple. And then there's MVP in a grey suit with yellow tie. But purple. Last Monday we're seeing that tag team match. Street Profits versus the Mysterios. Oh, Bobby versus Brock. Sweet man. Sweetie man. Bobby versus Sweetie man. I can't believe that Corbin is anywhere relevant. Just why his comedy duo rubbish isn't a character I can't take seriously. He is too unlikable. Yeah, they really tried to get people behind him with him losing all the money, but clearly we all knew that he was loaded, so that was a load of shit. So he took his $35 and went to Vegas and won the jackpot, which is totally unbelievable. They should have done it, made him win and then lose the next day, like what everybody else does. That would be more realistic. Have the win on the one day and then lose it all the next. Agreed, stupid as heck. Yeah, we're still on the kickoff show. We're still talking about these matches. Got RK Bro talking about that match with the Street Profits. The real feud there, though, is the Alpha Academy and RK Bro. I think this is kind of shoehorned in a little bit. Don't really get it. Jeez, what is wrong with my head? I saw DM on the back of Dominic. Skate automatically thought of Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. He's amazing. He's fantastic. That should be his music. That should be his theme tune. A play on that. Looks like we are going to our first matchup. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's some seats blanked out at the top there. Can you see? Peacock Stream. So when we come back, it looks like we're going to get our first matchup of the night, and that is Ricochet, Cesaro, Shaemus, and Ridge Holland. DX versus RK Bro. God. Getting Triple H back in that ring, it's just not happening. It's just not. Heard a massive story that Sean Waltman, X-Pac, is being okayed to wrestle again. Expect Royal Rumble entrant. But I'm telling you now, Royal Rumble. Sean Waltman at the Royal Rumble. Prediction. You heard it here first. Sorry, that's exactly what my empty head went as well, Dave. Straight to the theme tune. Sorry, WrestleMania isn't as important as Olympics or NFL playoffs. Dream on WWE. Keep trying though. Roman Reigns unable to complete. We all know. Just get well soon. Roman Reigns and Brock has now been added to the championship. WWE Championship match. It's now a fatal 5-way. It's now a fatal 5-way. But we are now getting Shaemus. It's match number 1. Yeah, I saw that news. He's been cleared to compete. Yeah, I'm telling you now, Royal Rumble. Sean Waltman, Royal Rumble. It's booked. He's in. Get your predictions ready, because I guarantee you he's in that Royal Rumble match. He's been cleared. Oh, he's definitely in. Shaemus and Ridge Holland have just coming out. It's amazing that Ridge Holland is from pretty much near my neck of the woods. He's from Sheffield, which is not that far away from where I am. So he's a Yorkshire lad, like me. Shaemus, he lives in Nashville, but now I've never seen him out in public, so sad. Guys, no spoilers in the match as Dave is behind. Why am I behind? I am watching Ridge Holland and Shaemus in the ring right now. They've already come out, so why am I behind? There might be a little bit of YouTube delay, but I'll be watching it pretty much at the same time as you guys. As long as I'm looking up at the screen, we'll be fine. It's not like Amazon Prime. Dave, have you seen the pics lately of Sean Waltman? He looks ripped, looking good for his age. Yeah, saw him last time he went on WWE TV. He does look impressive. So we've got Cesaro. That is 3D graphics coming out of the screen. Got a new figure out. Them shorts look a bit short. I stalked him in a minute, but already know that. I stalk him in a minute, but you already know that. I stalk him. Okay, Ricochet, I love you. Harren Reed, shout out to you. Hello, Mr. New Guy. If you're new, subscribe. Put a like on the stream. Be much appreciated. Shout out to you. What are your thoughts with the pay-per-view? What do you think of Roman Reigns being pulled from the main event due to COVID? Let me know, Aaron. Shout out to you, dude. So Aaron Reed says, I love wrestling. I wanted a place where I can watch a pay-per-view with people and chat with them. And the first one, what popped up? Shout out to you. Hope you like swearing, though. We are a little bit sweary, but we don't swear all the time, no, dude. So if you don't mind a little bit of swearing, you should be fine. We're a good place. We're good people. We'll look after you. Like I say, any comments that you want to put into the chat, feel free to do so. Nice gear, Ricochet. So we're just seeing how this match built up. Ricochet's got like black, and he's got like fire up his right leg, and then like white like stripes going down the left leg. Very cool. Stalking Shaemus, I mean, haha, his fiancée is gorgeous though. Shaemus looked out. Dave, breaking news. Klopp most likely missed the Chelsea game. He is missing the Chelsea game. He has been tested positive for COVID. It's already been announced. No, I don't cuss. No, I don't cuss all the time. Cool, we do, but just ignore us. That's what I'm trying to say to you. But if you don't mind us cussing, you should be alright. You don't need to swear. We'll swear for you. We never fucking swear. Fun fact, says Connor. Connor's only 12 years old. So, no, I'm just warning you. I have to put a warning out for new people that we do tend to swear a bit. We do not say the C word though. It's bad. Banned. So the match is kicked off. We've got Ridge Holland and Cesaro. Cesaro's wearing like green and white trunks. Mainly green with white like lining. And Ridge Holland's just got his name on his butt. And it's black and gold. Ricochet coming in. Expect some high flyingness from Ricochet. My thoughts are adding Brock to that match is a good thing, because plans could change where you could see Brock versus Bobby at Mania. Cool. I would love that. Awesome. Yeah, plans change. They do say card is subject to change anyway. They do put that disclaimer on every pay-per-view or program, so that's the reason why they do it. Yeah, we don't say the C word Christmas. It's too true, Anna. Not anymore. That we've done with that. That's last year. That's last year's news. Are you into football too? It's a lot of people see the Bobby Brock match happening. We're going to see that. We're going to get a tease of that tonight. And that little tease is going to be. It's going to be good. People are going to get really excited to see them two clash. Yeah, really excited for that, to be honest. Seeing if Kevin Owens can deliver a stunner to Brock, that'd be quite funny as well. Day one, says Shaquem. Yes, we are closer to day one. This is still the kickoff show, so we're not far away. But we've got into full action. It's Shaemus and Ricochet at the moment. Yeah, which American football or soccer football? I take it you're American then, Aaron. We are talking about English football, which you call soccer. Actually, there's some fans right up in the cheap seats. That's interesting. Unless they're models. New Year's one again. So Shaemus has got Ricochet down. Got a bit of a red nipple there, Shaemus. Someone bleeding, blood on the mat. They could be. That's pretty early on. Shaemus broke his nose again. Try to see. Yeah, there's a bit of blood. I think Shaemus had a lot of history with his nose, so I don't know. I don't like this pay-per-view name. I wish they would bring back New Year's Revolution. Yeah, the name's not the greatest, but they are trying something new. Edward Brown says, now, guys, who's bleeding? Trying to find out, to be honest. Can't quite tell. I want to say it's Ricochet. Did Shaemus or Ricochet get busted in the mouth? There is blood coming from. There's blood on Ricochet's hand. So, is it Ridge Holland's blood? It's Ridge Holland's blood, guys. It's Ridge Holland's. He got a full-on boot to the face. It's his blood. It's his blood. There you go. We found out. Where's Ridge Holland gone? Yeah, is it out in the corner? So it's Ridge Holland's blood. Dave, do you think we'd lose Chelsea now? I don't know, would. too many variables. Ridge Holland is gone. Yeah, he's out. He's getting. I think he's being X'd. Yeah, it's Ridge Holland's blood anyway. What is currently all over the ring? Do you guys see that impact? Yes, his face literally stood on. Yes, wrestling's real, guys. Where did he go? When he went into the corner, he just went out of the ring and landed on the floor. So he is at ringside still, I believe, but on the floor getting treated. But the blood, what's all over the place, is his. So Shaemus is arguing with the crowd. I am so tired. Ah. Are you stopping for the full show, Aaron? Please respond, dude. Also, rip Betty White. Yes. We were live yesterday. We did like an award stream. We do streams nearly all the time. There's no tomorrow, but we'll probably be back on Monday at some point. But yeah, we stream a lot. Ever when is Cesaro flipped Ricochet, his foot landed square on Holland's nose, so it's out of the match. Too late last night for New Year. Up too late last night for New Year. Remember the bar. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a bar fight right now. I'm a dad. Just sue me. It's 2-on-1 match. Wow, this show is devolving fast. Yes. They're just losing fighters mid-match now. It's amazing. So I can just hear Pat McAfee full on. Overselling Cesaro splash. Near fall. Shaemus is fighting this on his own. 2-on-1 handicapped, where this is a heel going against two baby faces. Doesn't normally work that way. Yeah, I just thought you were talking about Ridge was on the injured list. So we've got 15 minutes to go to the main card. Oh, Shaemus is going for a spin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You've got 22 of them. When I counted a little bit late. But there was a lot there. And he finishes off with a half crab. Or the sharpshooter. Shaemus manages to get to the rope. Yeah, so Cesaro is going for his finisher, but it's got picked up by Shaemus. Oh, nice knee to the face. Ricochet comes for the save. It's 2-on-1 now. It's no longer a tag team match. Oh, nice. Takes Shaemus to the outside. Gets caught by Shaemus. It's going to end well for Shaemus. Wonder if Holland's injury, they've just had to scramble a new finish win. Yeah, they'll be working on the fly right now. Definitely, this will be a haul. What can we do? Oh, nice uppercut to Shaemus by Cesaro. They will try and get to the finish, but it'll be just how they get to it. Finish or winner. It's got whipped in the corner. Cesaro goes in but meets the ring post. Bro kick to the face. Shaemus goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Shaemus wins. So they've gone with the finish, what was originally planned. Says Shaemus beat 2 people on his own. So there we go. Shaemus. We will be putting him into Winner's Row. We're going to put both into Winner's Row. Because it is technically both of them what won. It's not part of the storyline. So we go Holland. So into Winner's Row they go. So there's Winner's Row. We'll just change the font up. Boo, Shaemus, yay, Shaemus feels sorry for Holland. Was out so long with his ankle injury now with this. Oh wait, he can borrow Shaemus's mask. Yes, he can. So there's Winner's Row. We'll stick it actually on the day. We'll stick it there. Bop. But you can see that, can't you? We'll put winners on. Doing things on the fly. Change colour to that. Borrowing Carmella's mask. Oh god, nobody will wear that. So there we go. That's where the winners are going to go. So that match is being done. So that's going to go. Leave that space there. I don't know what the next match is going to be, to be honest. That broken nose was some nasty shit. Yes, flipping landed straight on his face. Obviously the blood gushed straight away. That's what we saw on the mat. It was so assumed that it was them two what were fighting with the blood, but no, it was Ridge Holland. I like thinking, where's Ridge Holland gone? Because we tried to catch a wrestler outside the ring, you can't remember who it was. His ankle crumbled underneath the strain. Here is Big E. Wonder what he feels about Brock being added to that main event. It's like concentrating on the other guys. It's like, what are you throwing Brock in? What the flip? What the flip, man? What the flip? How are we doing on people in the chat? See if it's changed. People walking past with face masks on. It's good to see. 7 people in the chat. Big E is so screwed. If he wins, it's a miracle. Really puts him high on the echelon, doesn't it? If he does, really puts him high up. But don't know. I'm sure they're working out a finish right now in the back with Brock, because he's obviously going to have to come into whatever program they've been working on. So you don't know how they're going to do this. Will we get champion versus champion WrestleMania? That could be extremely interesting. You know what? I'm going to have to do something quickly. Oh,